Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today this video is going to be about the books that I've read that have helped me. Like, I'm getting distracted by the smallest amounts of noise. Somebody recommended this to me, asked me if I can do a video about it, so here I am doing a video about it. And I've already kind of had this idea, but I made it into a short, like a reel. It's like confirmation to actually do the video. This one, You Can Heal Your Life. Ooh, this one's so good. Like, OMG, you can see that I was taking notes. Around the time that I read this, I was broken. Yes, your girl was going through it, so this really came in clutch. My favorite part about this book would probably be that it comes with like affirmations at each chapter, and they're so good. Like, let's see this one. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. I see any resistant patterns within me only as something else to release. I'm willing to begin where I am right now, to clean the rooms of my mental house. I know it does not matter where I start. What a girl named Pookie. Kissing my phone. Hey Pookie. Ha ha. Yo, I'm all over the place. We all have these things or problems in a sense, and it's really just it really teaches you how to identify those problems, how to understand where it comes from. Does this belief serve me? Is it true? And it actually tells you what to do with the awareness, because a lot of the time people just kind of tell you, well, yeah, you clearly have a drinking problem, but they don't tell you what to do. It shows like how is linked to a lot of their emotional beliefs and states. Also has a bunch of diseases, and it's a really good one. This was one of my first ones, and it definitely changed my life. It definitely helped me see the things that were going on in my life less as a problem and more as a stepping stone into what's next for me, in a sense. I feel like everyone and their mama read Atomic Habits. As you can see, I'm not done. But my sister literally asked to read this, and she read it maybe in like 3 days. Y'all, I'm honestly just getting into reading because I used to hate reading. And I used to hate reading because I wasn't reading anything I liked. And it made me sleepy. So it's like, there's a moment in time where I used to read Wattpad stories to fall asleep. But that's probably the most amount of reading I was really doing, like, on my free time. Like, it's interesting because now I really, like, I still don't read that often on my free time, but I mean, I have books that I have read and I continue to read. I also like audiobooks. They're pretty cool. Speaking of audiobooks, the book that I'm reading right now, How to Become Supernatural, I'll show y'all right here. I honestly really like it because they have a bunch of meditations that you can do, and they explain what to do and stuff. And I've only stopped at the first meditation because I wanted to practice it, but honestly I'm just going to keep reading because now I've pushed it back low-key. So it shows how you manifest these things that you don't want in your life through your thoughts. It's really good. I recommend that one for sure. I mean, I recommend everyone that I'm showing you, but that one, so good. But yes, Atomic Habits, that's what we're talking about here. It changed my perspective on how to change your life in a more tangible way, and not like making these big shifts and then never being able to keep them. It honestly, like, it's like a cheat sheet to tricking your mind into doing things you like, honestly. I like it because the comparisons are really nice. They have tables to explain a lot of the things. They even have chapter summaries, which I really like, because like if you just read a bunch to me, I'm gonna need to like somehow remember what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Of course I'm comprehending the thing, but it's good to have that reminder of like, this is what's happening in this chapter, this is what to remember. This, which I got from my coworker when I used to work. Y'all, like, she's so sweet. How long ago was this? It was literally a year ago. Y'all, it's pretty cool though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's a nice design. It's really just like a mental health journal, that's what it says. But yes, I really like this book. The girl that made this was so sweet. I think her name is Sue. No, her name's not Sue. Like Sin something. I don't know. We really didn't talk too much. She left very early in the game of working there, which I don't blame her. like stuff like weekly vision boards. Doing that. I was using this book for mainly shadow work, y'all, because I wanted to do this 30 days of shadow work, and y'all, it was teaching me a lot. I do want to go back into doing more shadow work. The shadow work that I do now, it just evokes out of meditation and as such. Like, I don't plan much of my shadow work anymore. Like, I used to look for prompts and then answer them and like discover myself more, but now it's kind of like it just naturally comes. But I do want to like intentionally do a deep dive. Oh, I'm sorry this setup is messed up, but it is what it is. But it's a really cute mental health journal. It's more of a journal than a book, but like it's helped me. And shadow work is so important, y'all, because it really allows you to understand yourself on a different wavelength. Like, we know like the things we like to do on our free time, like our favorite color, maybe a food that we really like, but to know that like you have this underlying fear of abandonment and it seeps through multiple events in your life, like that is life-changing. Next, this was one. I wish I did it in order of when I read these things, but I don't remember precisely. But this, The Mastery of Love, was one of my favorite reads. Like, one, it's small, so like, you know, I could get through it easy peasy lemon squeezy. Highlighting stuff in here. This really just changed just the way I felt about love. Honestly, I think I cried at the end of this book because I was just so happy that I found it and that I read it. And it's kind of full of stories to help change your perspective. So it's like storytelling, but like it always has a meaning, you know what I'm saying? And I really, really liked it, y'all. Like, this one, I really, 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 really liked. Like, bro, I was having epiphanies reading this. Like, it debunks a lot of things that we think love is supposed to be like having a partner just to assume that they're supposed to be the source of your happiness is unhealthy, and how our bodies and like things like pets, listen, they come together, but things like pets in our bodies, they love us unconditionally. They love us no matter what. No matter how you feel about your body still fights to protect you. It still does its daily functions. Just because you don't love it, it still loves you. And like, that is just like, that's so sweet. Like, it's so cute. It just made me, you know, think differently. Only by loving and accepting yourself the way you are can you truly be and express what you are. But it just really opened my mind about what unconditional love can look like, because growing up I wasn't really exposed to that much. I don't know, I can make a whole video about that, honestly. But yes, The Mastery of Love was such a good read. I really recommend that one. For my last read that I have here is my old journal. I learned so much from this journal. I feel like people don't talk about it enough because they don't believe that themselves can help them heal, can help them grow, can be used as a tool. And reading back in my old journals, and I have multiple, I just took one out to show you guys. This was all of 2023. I think April of 2023 is when I decided to change my life and just have a better perspective on what goes on in my life, because I was in such a victim mentality and it ruled over my life. And that's why I really feel like You Can Heal Your Life was such a awakening for me, because it's like, damn, like, I'm low-key creating some of these things for myself. Like, I didn't have to be that way. Same with The Mastery of Love. Like, it made me realize, like, damn, my beliefs are low-key creating a lot of the things that are happening in my life, and I can't control everything, and that's okay, but there are things that I can control. And I really feel like that's what all of these books have taught me. This one right here has taught me, like, when was I falling back into fear? How would I act? What would I say? What is on my mind? Like, it's something about reading your old self, like, and it's not even your old self because it's within you. Like, right, this was a year ago. Hey, so I've been chatting with my ex, and I just need to remind myself not to go back into my old ways. I definitely did. We live and we learn, like. But that's the fun about looking into my old journal is like, and I remember being so happy with this journal because it looked like I loved the paper. Like, look at the details, y'all. You just learn so much about yourself through yourself, and that's why I really recommend journaling. And I don't do it every day like I used to, but I definitely do it ever so often. I want to get into like at least doing it twice a week. Some days I just don't feel like writing anything. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, some days you just don't have anything to say. It makes me feel like I know myself more. I feel like I'm connected. I feel closer to myself. And yeah, y'all, that's all the books I have so far. Definitely want more. I'm doing audiobooks for now because I just want to save money. But if you guys were watching, shout out to the person that recommended me to do this video. Shout out to you. Thank you, love. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.